Not often that I decide to rant about something, but here we go. It's the little L1 here, back with a rant, and this time it is sausage curbs. And why? They are going to lead to somebody getting killed, pretty much. I'm just waiting for somebody to get killed so the FIA will actually do something about this. Unfortunately, the FIA have a track record of not doing anything about anything until someone actually gets killed. And then trying to cover themselves and be like, oh, we never know about this. No, that's not how it should work. Come on. Sausage curbs are terrible for the sport. I personally think they should go. I've thought they should go since 2019 when Alex Peroni had his horrible accident. I also want to bring up Sophia Florsch's horrible accident. Both of them suffered fractured vertebrae. And Sophia's actually ended up with a ton of other people getting injured. Thankfully, no one died. Someone is gonna die if nothing is done. We also have Sean Galale, the one and only greatest Formula 2 driver of all time, the ultimate pay driver. To be fair, he did get injured, so sorry. But I have to make fun of Sean Galale. It's part of my contract. He was a pay driver, let's be honest. He wasn't awful though. I'll give him credit that he wasn't. I think it was in 2019 or 2020 when he suffered basically a broken back. And the same went for Abby Eaton when she had her broken back due to going over sausage curbs. Yay! But, like, there's been a recent surge in accidents which, you know, it's gonna, like, end up with someone getting killed. Like, we all saw what happened to Roy Nissany and Dennis Hauger, didn't we? In the Formula 2 race. Nissany got rightly penalised for some of the worst defensive driving I've ever seen. I think, honestly, that a blind person probably could have defended that better. In what I simply called it at the time, just reckless. It was just reckless. Of course, that doesn't mean that the sausage curb wasn't to blame for the severity of the accident. Yeah, I know that's. I just did that because I felt like it. GG, well played. Oh, no. Okay. But basically, yeah. Sausage curbs are terrible. It's as simple as that. You saw, basically, for those of you that haven't seen the incident, I'm going to be linking a video below relating to a ton of sausage curb incidents. Because I feel like you need to get a grip on how many there actually have been. Like, there's so many. There have been more allegations of parties v Boris Johnson than there's been less allegations of parties v Boris Johnson than there have of sausage curb incidents. And trust me, there were a lot of parties. Just kidding, love you, Boris. Just kidding again, but anyway. Basically. No, I'm not going for that. Eventually, I think someone's going to die if hasn't been. But I'm going to describe the incident with Nissany. Basically, Nissany decided to weave straight into the track where Dennis Hauger was trying to overtake him, slammed into him. Terrible defensive driving. He got a 5-place grid penalty. Honestly, I was calling for a race ban for this sort of disgraceful driving. But alas, it's Nissany. He gets away with a lot. Heaven knows why, but Dennis Hauger, his tyres and suspension's broken. He's sliding along the grass. He gets to the corner at Silverstone. I need to get out of here. There's a nuke. For goodness sake, I'm getting so many notifications. But then he hits the sausage curb, and it acts almost. It's pretty much a ramper sausage curb. It launches the car straight into the cockpit of Roy Nissany. And if the halo wasn't there, Nissany probably would have been. Sorry about this. He would have been decapitated, probably. And I think if the halo wasn't there, that would have probably been a death. Of his own making, of course. It is Roy Nissany. But, yeah, you see where I'm coming from. It's just terrible that this keeps happening. And of course, as well, You have the recent incident involving what's his name? Chavez, I think his name is. Sorry if you can hear thunder outside. We have a thunderstorm right now. So, well, I mean, why else would there be thunder, to be fair? I am not in control of the weather, unfortunately. If I was, it would be raining heavily every single day. To be fair, then we'd flood, but nah, no major loss. But yeah, basically, if you haven't seen the incident, it will. I will probably link it below. Chavez is, I think he's in a Porsche. He goes around the corner a little bit too quickly. He spins, and it would be a normal spin usually. I don't know what the corner's called, but he basically spins. Then he hits the sausage coat side and it blasts the door and sends the car flying into the air, almost like a blowover in NASCAR. And he lands upside down. Thank God he was okay, but honestly, it's ridiculous. How many more accidents do the FIA need? I mean, we had the one in the Indy Lights series, I think it was, where the guy went into the catch fence and basically RKO'd the catch fence pretty much. And, of course, I think the most famous incident now is probably going to be Lewis Hamilton, Max Verstappen, which I'll maintain I think it was Verstappen's fault, but honestly, I don't think it was terrible. I think I would have done the same thing as Max in this situation, but it's not time for my opinions on that. To be fair, I just gave you it, so what do you expect? But you can see this accident does not happen if there is no sausage curb. It just launches Max's car, and Hamilton would have probably been seriously injured had the halo not been there. Oh, nice, that's actually pretty cool. But you see what I mean? Sausage curbs need to go. FIA, listen to me. Listen to the fans for once in your life. Honestly, they're literally like YouTube right now. Just have a totally... just don't know how to run their own sports. I'm probably going to get terminated, but there we go. But yeah, they don't even know how to run their own sport. It's ridiculous. Like, it's ridiculous. Like, I bet someone's going to die soon. And the FIA will be like, we are going to be making swift changes. Why didn't you do that in the first place, then? Before you had all these accidents, why didn't you? Listen to the fans. Thank you for watching. And I'll hopefully see you all tomorrow. Because I'm probably not going to upload for the remainder of the day. I say probably, because I probably will, to be honest. See ya.